Welcome everybody to another episode of 411 Tech Video Mag. So anyways, kind of start this off a little bit. These will actually be done two different ways, and it's just depending on the schedule that I have. So some of them will be done live, where you guys will get to interact, and some of them are going to be in this type of form, based on that, I have a pretty hectic schedule. But I'm going to do the best I can to make it more live than pre-recorded. So anyways, heartburn sucks. I'll tell you guys that much right now. But anyways, to start off the video, we're going to talk a little bit about vaping. Just this week's flavor, and it's going to be by Jam Monster. So I would show the label, but we're not allowed to on YouTube, I guess. So I'm not sure. So anyways, guys, Jam Monster Grape. As you guys can see, I had tried 3 flavors so far. We have strawberry, we have blueberry, we have grape. Okay, so the way that I'm going to rank them, if I was to rank which ones are probably the better ones to go with, I would definitely say strawberry is my number 1, grape would be number 2, and blueberry number 3. And the only reason why blueberry is number 3 is that the Jam Monster series is based off of having a breakfast toast. So you have toast bread, butter, and then flavored jam. Now with that, the strawberry seems to nail it. So you get that strawberry flavor, you get that buttery toast flavor along with it. And grape is along that lines too. But blueberry is overpowering. So you don't really taste the buttery toast. You just taste the grape flavor. And because of that is why it falls short. Because if I wanted just blueberry Ejuice, I would just order blueberry Ejuice. But anyways, you guys can find these in your local vape shops, probably if they carry them. If not, you can find them online, like on websites like vapordna.com. Obviously, is one that you can actually go to. They carry this particular brand. And yeah, it's definitely a go. Definitely a go. I give it a thumbs up. Definitely worth trying. So get your bottle today, I guess. They go for like $20. Seriously. Like $20, $21. It just depends on where you buy it from. I know some websites, they have it for like $25, $30. So it really depends on where you go to get it. But for me, luckily a vape shop here in my city called Red Star Vape Shop carries it, and so yeah, I was able to get them without having to wait for the shipping. Which comes to my next question. Oh, not the next question, but next topic. Kind of still in the realms of vaping. We're gonna knock this out the way first, and then we'll kind of go on with the rest of the stuff. But someone asked me if I feel like it should be okay for a minor to vape, especially if they're vaping on Ejuice that has no nicotine in it whatsoever. And for me, I have to say that I really wouldn't want any kid to pick up the habit of vaping. Vaping for me has been a huge impact in my life because it helped me to stop smoking cigarettes. So it actually did more good than harm. But it's not to say that these things are 100% safe. So I wouldn't want to see anyone under the age of 18 vaping or picking up the habit of vaping, and therefore I wouldn't support a minor vaping at all whatsoever. I know some minors out there will probably be like, it's safer than cigarettes and all this other stuff and blah blah blah, and they wanna join the vaping culture of doing tricks and competing in competitions at vape shops and whatnot. Still, I just can't condone it. I just can't. That's just my opinion, so it's subjective. Some people out there are okay with it because it's not like smoking cigarettes. I just don't see it that way at the end of the day. And they can always talk about, well, they can always buy them Ejuice that has 0 milligrams of nicotine, but how are you for sure? How are you really for sure? And what if they run out of their Ejuice and they know someone who vapes and they're like, well, spot me some of your juice, Say they're using a dripper and a box mod and they have 0 milligram Ejuice and they ran out. They don't have money to go to the store to buy another bottle. Their mom's pissed off at them because she was like, make it last. So they go to their friend. Their friend's like, yeah, I got Ejuice, but mine has, 3 milligrams of nicotine. That kid, he wants to vape. He decides to take some drops, and boom, he's just introduced nicotine into his body. So I mean, that's how I look at it. Some people don't look at it that way, and that's fine, but that's how I look at it. So anyways, kind of moving forward, I did get a comment on yesterday's videos. I put up a couple of videos, 2 raw footies of shooting video with the X-Charge. And that's just because I didn't want to put it through an editor and have it tainted by a video editor. So I went ahead and just recorded and uploaded. So recorded and uploaded 2 videos. Prior to that, I did a video just basically talking about me actually getting the LG X-Charge. And so on that video, I got a comment of someone saying that they want to see a comparison between the E4 Plus and the X-Charge. So I will make that video. It is going to take a couple of weeks for me to put out that video because I need to do the review. And the review for the X-Charge is not going to come for like another 3 weeks. I want to spend as much time with the phone as I possibly can before I give you guys a well put together review of the X-Charge. Even though there's a bunch of them out there, I want to be able to have some time with the phone before I can give you a good review based on it. So I will be doing that. And also I'll be doing comparison between the E4 Plus and the X-Charge, as well as the differences between the X Power and the X-Charge, and what are the bump up upgrades with the X-Charge compared to last year's model, well, the year before's model, the X Power. So all of that will come in time, but I will tell you in a brief, quick synopsis for the X-Charge versus the E4 Plus, both on Boost Mobile. It's a matter of what you really want out of the phone. Say the Moto E4 Plus has a 5,000 milliamp hour battery, and so far I can tell you guys it hasn't done as good as far as battery life. Like I get like a day and a half, a little bit close to 2 days. Heartburn sucks. With the E4 Plus. Now with the X-Charge, it's already doing fairly well. I took it off, I want to say off the charger like about 5 hours ago or so. I don't know, let's pull up the battery stats here and we'll let that speak for it. So battery usage so far, I have had 6 hours and 9 minutes, and it's giving me an estimate of another 14 hours and 24 minutes until dead. So there you guys go. Those are the stats. And right now it's at 81%. So in 6 hours, I've used 19% of the battery in 6 hours. The E4 Plus would actually be a lot lower. It would be like down to like 70% at this time. For what I've been doing with the phone, which is watching YouTube videos, listening to music on Google Play Music. So yeah, I gotta say right now, battery life, the X-Charge is looking to beat what the E4 Plus gives you. But the E4 Plus beats the X-Charge in one other main thing that people look forward to, and that's camera quality. Being able to take photos in low light situations, the E4 Plus does way better than the X-Charge. I can tell you guys that already. But more to come in that comparison video. So when that video drops, you'll know. If you have the bell option turned on, don't forget to subscribe to me, because then that's the only way you're going to know when those videos come out. So let's move on to the next topic, and we're going to move on to Google Play Music. Something that I had to go through today that I still find is an annoyance with Google Play Music, and that is not how many devices your Google account can have attached to Google Play Music to take advantage of the online music streaming capabilities from it, podcast streaming capabilities, and all that other stuff. Because yes, Google Play Music is really good. You have thousands of music that you can listen to from different genres, or millions of music, depending. And it also has podcasts. You can listen to podcasts from Google Play Music. And those are great, okay? The downside to it is how many devices you can manage, and how many you could deauthorize. There's actually a limitation of just how much you can deauthorize a year. You have to wait a whole year before you can deauthorize devices. I just deauthorized like 3 devices that I don't even use. I haven't used with Google Play Music in over 2, almost 3 years. I just deauthorized them today. Because last year it wouldn't let me deauthorize them because I have already reached the limit of how many deauthorizations I can do. And so I had to make another Gmail account just to be able to attach, 10 more devices to being able to stream music and stuff like that. It is ridiculous that the only other way you could bypass that is contacting the Google Help Desk and asking them to reset your Google Play Music account. So then therefore, all the devices that you've had attached to Google Play Music will get wiped out. You would just have to re-sign into Google Play Music from the devices that you currently use for them to access Google Play Music, and then be able to enjoy music from those said devices. So it's crazy because on one hand, you have to wait a whole year before you can deauthorize again. After you've reached the limit amount of deauthorization that you can do within a year, you have to wait an entirely whole year again to do it again. Versus if you don't want to wait that whole year, you have to call somebody at Google to get that done. And that could be annoying because who wants to spend their moment calling into the Google Help Desk to explain? I've done it before and it wasn't fun because the first guy didn't really understand what I was talking about. And he was having me basically log out of my Google account from all my Android devices and saying that that would fix it. Then I had to call back in and I got another person and told him what I did. And that person was like, oh yeah, that's not what you're trying to do. You're just trying to be able to stream Google Play Music from a new device that you got. And you can't because you're pretty much already filled up your list and you've deauthorized the amount of times you're allowed to in the year cycle. So we'll have to wipe it and then you just log in with the devices you want to use. So it's just annoying having to do that. Google, why is this here? That's my main question. Why is this here? Why aren't we allowed to deauthorize as much as we want? I mean, obviously we have control of the Google account. It's our Google account, right? And you know, who's going to use that in a very vindictive way? Like, your girlfriend breaks up with you. Oh my God, she broke up with you. How's she going to get back at you because you were such a jerk? I'm going to deauthorize his new Android phone. No, it's like, it doesn't make sense why they would have this in there. Whereas everything else, you know, it's just, wow. Add that to the list of things that Google needs to change. So, Google Play Music, very annoying. Moving on to the next topic, we're going to talk about Google Plus versus Facebook, still ongoing battle. And actually, for 2018, I have vowed to not use Facebook. For the rest of 2018, I will not use Facebook. As a matter of fact, to show you guys, I don't even have the app on my phone, okay? So look through the list of apps that I have. Facebook and Facebook Messenger is not there. And what I'm going to be using for social media fun, because it's not a necessity, it's fun, is Hangouts. Not Hangouts. Google Plus. Why did I say Hangouts? Google Plus. Google Plus will be my main focus. And I've said this before, and yeah, it's just, this year, we're going to do it. This year, we're going to do it, okay? The only posts you'll see on my Facebook page have been ones from Twitter or Instagram, because I still use those. I still have my Twitter account, I still have Instagram, and both of them are tied to my Facebook. So when I send out a tweet, it auto posts to Facebook for me. If I send out, you know, an Instagram post, it posts it on Facebook. So you will not see live broadcasting from Facebook anymore for the rest of this year or any of that. I vow not to use it. So I'm going to be using Google Plus as my main source. I would love to just permanently delete it. Shout out to Tony Pazzo. I see this post on Google Plus. It was about delete Facebook permanently. And I'm like, that's what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do this year. But it's so hard for me to delete Facebook because so many people use it in my family. That's the only way that I can really see what their everyday life is. And that's where they find me or leave me things or whatever. And on top of that, I have too many photos to export. I mean, when I get my new Chromebook later on this year, I'll probably export all the photos out of Facebook and then completely delete it and shut it down, which means that all the Facebook pages I created are also going to get shut down. So it's kind of a crazy adventure, a crazy step, a step towards just kind of narrowing it down. And I'm going to use Google Plus. And I've always found the joy using Google Plus over Facebook. And I think, you know, I've said it before, the reason is that there's not too much garbage on Google Plus. Sorry to say it to whoever supports Facebook. You know, we like what we like, and what I'm saying does not mean that you have to stop liking Facebook if you love using it. I just don't like using it because Facebook has become full tainted in garbage. A lot of garbage goes and cycles through Facebook all the time that I don't really get to see what the people who matter to me, what they're posting on there and what they're saying on Facebook, because it's always tainted by, check how much of an a-hole you are by taking this test, what Thundercat you are, what, Transformer you are, like all these other things. And it's like, it's crowding the news feed. I'm sure there's ways where you could edit your news feed to where you only see what you want to see, but who wants to do something like that? Who wants to take the time to edit their social media account to seeing what they want to see? Shouldn't it be optional that if I wanted to see these things, I can turn it on from the settings in the app and then allow me to see these things? Like that's the thing that I find is just like absolutely annoying and irritating, is that everything is like full frontal in your face. So Google Plus, pretty much untainted, and it has a lot of the things that I don't consider to be spam. Photography of things that have to do with astronomy articles, photography just from your average photographer and traveler, to tech news and just the tech geeks that just post their opinions. It's all there in Google Plus for me. So this is for me. So if you reach out to me on Facebook, you may not get a response at all because I don't have the app on my phone. And eventually when I export all my photos, the only other way to actually get in contact with me in Facebook would be through my girlfriend's page. So, that's just how it's going to be. I figure it'd be easier that way. Because she uses Facebook a lot and she posts photos of the family on Facebook. So why do I need my own Facebook profile? I can just share with her. She doesn't mind. And I can use Google Plus, because all the nerds and stuff chill on Google Plus with me. So that'll work out great. My battery to the camera is dying. So I got 20% left. But anyways, so Facebook is going to be out of there. And while some might be like, why not Twitter? Twitter is a easy media ground for me to just really connect with all of you. Because a lot of you that, follow me outside of YouTube have Twitter. And that's where you guys follow me from. And if I stream live on Periscope, which I, do from time to time, you guys have Twitter, so you guys will know I'm streaming live. Or I stream on YouTube. But that's one thing I do want to see on Google Plus, come to Google Plus, is streaming. Video streaming, and not needing to have a YouTube account to do so. Since you don't need a Google Plus account to have a YouTube account, then why not allow streaming done from Google Plus? So that way you can stream to specific circles or people in those circles and stream a live video without having to go the YouTube route. I think YouTube is just more for entertainment. So Google Plus is more social media. They should allow video streaming on Google Plus. When that comes through, I will do a backflip on a live broadcast on Google Plus. I'll try, okay? I weigh like $180. I will try to do a backflip. And now down to the last article today, and that's unboxings versus tech news. Why is unboxing more popular? Why are unboxing videos getting most of the views, most of the thumbs ups and stuff like that? And it's real simple. It is real simple why. Videos like mine, like this, or a dime a dozen here on YouTube. People can find them on Android Authority, or they can read a magazine and find an article that's just like this. Unboxings, you're witnessing the unboxing of a brand new piece of tech. And through unboxing videos, admit it or not, people who want that phone live through the unboxing video vicariously until they actually one day buy the phone and unbox it themselves. So when people watch unboxing videos, they're so addicted to it because they can, for them, it's them unboxing it, right? And you get to see a phone being taken out of its packaging for the very first time. You get to listen to the sound of that screen protector being peeled off the screen. Watch it boot up for the very first time and all that good stuff. So that is why unboxing videos do very good. Like when people see unboxing the, blah, 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 unboxing the da-da-da-da from Cricket or from Boost Mobile or from Metro PCS, they really don't care so much of like the techie and nerdy stuff behind it. But they'd love to see you open the box and pull the phone out for the first time and turn it on for the first time. And then the second thing that they want is to hear the user who's unboxing the phone give his opinion about what he thinks of the phone. But it's an addiction to see a phone being unboxed for the very first time. Whether you want to admit it or not, it is. So for the person breaking in to being a tech tuber and wanting to do this, do you have to unbox phones to make it big on here? That is in the eye of the beholder. Because there are two different types of tech tubers here on YouTube. There are those that make a living out of it, so to them, numbers are very important. The amount of subscribers they're bringing in, the amount of hits they're getting, and then when they do live broadcasts, the amount of people that's donating money. Those are very important because this is their livelihood. It's not only, something fun for them, but it's also a real job for them. So it's a fun job, a dream job, if you want to say that, to be able to make videos like this and make money off of it to pay for your living. That's a dream. And there are people who do it. Let's not get all, holy on them and be like, your favorite YouTuber is not in it for the money. That is totally BS. They are. They just have fun doing it too. They have fun at what they're doing and they make money at what they're doing. And those are the ones that pay attention to the subscriber accounts. Those are the ones that will fight for every subscriber they can get and do various different things. Because I was there once. This was one of my main sources of income. It's no longer my main source of income, which has allowed me to do this as a hobby, which is fun. And I don't like mixing business and fun. I'm not that kind of person. So this has become fun for me again. And for me, numbers don't matter. The amount of subscribers I have, the amount of money that I'm making, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. All that matters is that I make a video, and if that video entertains people, teaches people, and that's it. That's all it's about, the people. Whether you have fun listening and watching, you learn something new from it, that's all that matters. The numbers don't matter for me because this is not my job. This is what I do for fun. So really, you have to look at it from that point of view. Is this going to be a job for you? Or is this going to be a hobby for you? Or is it going to be both? Because you can balance it and have it as both. It can be your job and your hobby and fun. But it's really on the eye of the beholder. You. How are you coming into this and what are you looking to gain from it? That's the real question you should be asking yourself for those that are wanting to start off and do these types of things. For me, this has all been fun. Now that is. I'm no longer burned out from it. I'm no longer chasing down phones thinking I have to have a phone, to make things work. I don't have a scheduled plan. I don't have a structure built into this. I get on camera, I make the video, I upload it, you guys watch it. You thumbs down it if you hate it, you thumbs up it if you like it, or you just watch the first 1 minute and then you exit out, or you watch it all the way through. That's really up to you. But all I gotta say is that if you're coming into the TechTuber section of YouTube and you want to make something out of it, you got to ask yourself, what are you doing? Like, what do you want out of it? What is it you're hoping to gain? What are the gains you're looking for? If you're looking for the numbers, the subscribers, going to CES, going to Google I/O, going to the Apple keynotes and doing those types of things that you see other YouTubers doing, then once you find where you want to go, now you have to know how to take each step to it. And don't let anyone stop you. Don't let anyone tell you you can't do it. The moment you start believing in that, you failed. So anyways, that's it for this weekend's video mag. If you guys enjoyed it, you guys know how to let me know. That like button, hit it to let me know you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, I'll see you guys next weekend. And follow me on Google Plus and follow me on Twitter, because I will be posting there if next week 411 Tech Mag is going to be live or another pre-recorded video. That way you guys have an idea, so you guys won't miss it. I'll talk to you on the next one. Have a great week, especially for those going back to school and those going back to work if your job is seasonal. Yeah.